which will take on an in-form Norwich team, revitalised after a super season last year and already hitting the form of old. It's left shudders through the county ground, and it's a new feeling for John Gorman as manager for the first time in the dugout.
We're playing very exciting football on the ball, and we've always done that. But we always had problems, even last year. We had lots of problems defensively at times, and away from home especially. But the difference in the Premier League is that possibly in the first division you could possibly make maybe not be as tight as you would like to have been, but get away with it. But in this league, every single mistake you seem to make at the minute, at this present time, we're getting punished for. And the mistakes have not been that many. I mean, like, for instance, you've got teams like Liverpool who, you know, until they got in the 4-0 lead, they didn't make many chances at all. And then, of course, it all starts to open up then. And it was a bit similar at Southampton.
But time is short for the Scottish team of Gorman and assistant David Hay to put it right. A day off yesterday after their midweek mauling meant just a morning's training before setting off to Norfolk.
You don't know how much time the training session before you travel up to Norwich on Friday. You'll have to do something, maybe talk to the players again, do a little bit of work. But I think it's obviously everyone in the last two games especially, who have lost too many goals. I'm always directed with what John wants, and I offered him advice, and normally he'll take it most times, because maybe I've been, not that we're much older than John, but having said that, maybe being a manager, maybe more than John. But John's experienced in the game as well. This is his first time as a manager. He's went through the ranks as youth coach, reserve coach and assistant to Glenn last year, and he probably knows more about Swindon than I do, obviously, although I've sort of managed elsewhere. But together we'll get it right.
Do you know how long it'll take?
Well, come back next April, May, you know, and hopefully it'll be more enjoyable then for Swindon.
Gary, you were at Swindon for a time. Where do you think they're going wrong?
Obviously, the teams they're playing in the Premier League are quality sides, and there's a gap between the First Division and the Premier League. But I think all I need is 1 or 2 results, and the confidence will come back into the side, and they'll be OK. Now, you've been there with John Gorman when he was number 2 there to Glenn Hoddle. What qualities do you think he has now as a manager? When I was there, they obviously on a good run, and everything just flows from there. But he's a nice guy, John. He's been in the game a long, long time, so...
They didn't have. Well, I mean, I felt sorry a little bit for Norwich, because they would have been looking at it and thinking, they're going to get a point eventually, they're going to stop someone scoring a goal. And if you were the next team that's going to play them, you'd always be panicking that it was going to be you they were going to have a clean sheet against. And I'm lucky for Mike Walker on his side, it was them. But they still tried to play football, they still tried to play it around when they had it, and may have even stolen the points late on. I mean, Brian Gunn has to be at his best here to knock that one round the post. But Mike Walker will be able to get that one out of the way, I think.
The search for the first point of the season finally ended against high-flying Norwich City, thanks to an inspired display at Carrow Road.
Roel Fox has come over to this left-hand side, and here's Roel Fox coming onto it. Great save. Fox got the rebound, but that was a brilliant bit of play by Fraser Digby. Still dangerous, though, as Crook gets it forward. Robbins posting in, Roel Fox, and now Swindon can clear it. And it's a lovely ball from McLaren, which Ling can't keep in. Brilliant play there as Fox put that shot in, but here's Sutton. Well, that was never a dangerous one. But the previous move certainly was an excellent bit of play. Coming in from the right-hand side, the defender looked as if he got it, but it was Roel Fox who put the drive in. Now it's Robbins here. Now in goes Fox when the defender couldn't get there. Now what about the goalkeeper? That was absolutely brilliant. Nieholt looking for Summerby. Bowen wins the ball in here. That's an unusual occurrence. McLaren getting it wide to Horlock, the left back. Good effort. That was a spanking drive from the 21-year-old left back that Scottish international Brian Gunn really had to look at.